Corella with your flipped classroom. I'm here to talk to you about the Settlement of Plymouth. This was the third English settlement. It was started by a group of people that were looking for religious freedom. Among these people were the separatists. The separatists decided to move where they could be free to practice their own religion. They later became known as the Pilgrims. In September of 1620, the Pilgrims set sail on a ship called the Mayflower. After landing in Massachusetts and before going ashore, the Pilgrims drew up a plan of government. The set of rules they drew up to live peacefully is called the Mayflower Compact. John Carver was then elected as governor. Once the Pilgrims explored the area where they landed, they decided to sail the Mayflower across a bay. They landed at a place called Plymouth. In March of 1621, after a very harsh winter and losing nearly half of the 102 pilgrims, a man named Squanto, who was part of the Pawtuxet tribe, visited the Pilgrims. Squanto taught the Pilgrims to plant corn, catch fish, and get sweet syrup from maple trees. Another Native American Indian who visited the Pilgrims was Massasoit, a chief of the Wampanoags. Squanto helped arrange a peace treaty between Massasoit and the Pilgrims. The Wampanoags and the Pilgrims promised not to fight each other and protect each other against attacks by other Native American Indians. The Pilgrims' crops had ripened in the summer, and in the fall, they held a great big feast to give thanks for the harvest. The Wampanoags and the Pilgrims all brought food to the feast, which lasted 3 days. In current day, we call this feast the Thanksgiving Day holiday. In 1621, John Carver died and Plymouth needed a new governor. William Bradford was elected and he remained governor of Plymouth for more than 30 years. Over time, more and more settlers joined the Pilgrims in the area we now call New England. There are a few key terms I want you guys to understand from this lesson. First, the Mayflower Compact. This was a set of rules written by the Pilgrims to help them live together peacefully. Next, separatists. These were a group of people who wanted to have a separate or independent church. Plymouth, this is where the Pilgrims settled in Massachusetts. Squanto. Squanto was an American Indian who helped establish a peace treaty between Massasoit and the Pilgrims. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please try and remember this information as you will need it for your lesson on Monday. See you guys then!